Something I've implemented this year that has greatly impacted my mental health is meditating. I've discussed it plenty of times at this point on here that I had a panic attack in January. It was life-altering, honestly, and I would never wish a panic attack upon anyone because it is a very intense experience. Although it was one of the worst experiences I've been through, it truly was the biggest blessing because I genuinely feel at this point in my life I understand how to put my mental health first and what tools I have in my toolbox. Like, emotions are meant to be felt, they're not meant to be suppressed. I found that the more you suppress your emotions, they're gonna come out in a greater way. The more you try to condense your emotions that you're avoiding and you just compact them into a box and store them into the back of the closet, that is gonna come out eventually. You can't just keep stowing things away in a closet because it's just gonna burst open. There's not gonna be enough space. And our bodies do like a similar thing, even though our heads might be like,
I'm fine, there's nothing wrong, everything's great in my life, I'm doing fantastic.
But if you're suppressing things you haven't resurfaced, your physical body is gonna let you know, like, hey, pay attention to me. Remember what happened 5 years ago and impacts you today? And when I skip meditating for days or a week, I really feel a big impact in my anxiety. I try my best to start every morning with a meditation. So the moment I wake up, I'll just open my Headspace app. It usually starts with a 60-second breathing exercise. They have something called the wake up, which I usually skip. It really depends what the topic is of the day. So you can adjust how long you want to do the meditation for. You can also sign up for different courses. I've done courses on managing anxiety, on grief. Been trying to do one on sleep, but I haven't found it too interesting at this point. I've never presented a guided meditation, but I feel like it's fitting for this episode, so we're gonna give it a try. So bear with me because this is my first time ever doing one, and maybe it's your first time doing a meditation. So you can do the meditation sitting. I think depending on what you feel like you need today, you can hold your palms up facing a greater good or just to receive positive energy. Sometimes I feel putting my hands on my heart allows me to just connect to myself. Or you could also lay down. I'll lay down on the floor a lot of the time just so I can feel grounded. And feeling grounded is when you're just connecting to your space. When I feel flustered or I feel uneasy, I'm feeling anxious, it's good to ground yourself, kind of reset and allow yourself to feel the floor beneath you. We'll start this guided meditation together. So whether you're laying down or sitting up, and we'll just start with 4 deep breaths. Hold for 3 counts at the top and release with 4 counts. And if you haven't closed your eyes already, I would take the time now to go ahead and close them. And just feel your hip bones and whatever's touching the floor. Just allow yourself to hone in on those points and feel yourself connected to the ground. I heard this meditation on Headspace a month ago and I thought I'd share it with you. Meditation has nothing to do with escaping our mood or being free from our emotions. It's about seeing whatever's present with clarity, befriending it, and discovering peace in the process. So we might think by sitting down and focusing on the breath that we're somehow able to get away from ourselves, but of course, in training and awareness, we're actually moving closer to ourselves. We're seeing our own mind more clearly. Not only the pleasant things, but also the more challenging things as well. And that's the only way we get to know those aspects of our mind, unless we spend time with them. How else are we going to understand them? Unless we befriend them, we're always going to have a sense of conflict in the mind. So allow your mind to be as it is. Allow yourself to feel what emotions are coming up and not judging yourself for having those emotions. So we'll just take 3 more deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And for the last one, just really allow yourself to feel the body fill up with air. And as you release, allow yourself to feel your whole body release that tension. And whenever you feel ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes. I want to thank you sharing what meditation is like for me and how I find peace in my daily life. It's these small acts that make a big impact. Taking 10 to 15 minutes every morning to meditate has significantly reduced my anxiety, and I'm happy to share that with you. And if you're dealing with anxiety or stress, I hope that you find this helpful, and maybe it's something you find you could implement in your daily life. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.